What's up, everybody? In the shop with NastyNotch, episode 6. Today I got something that I haven't worked on in a while. Working on a Honda Civic today. It's a 2008 DX model. The car came in, it was actually running a little rough, and when I found out why, it actually had a eBay style cold air intake on it, as you guys can see by the pieces. This would be the main piece sitting up here from the throttle body down, and then it actually looped downwards. Something like this maybe? I don't frickin' know. And went down into the fender well, where I actually found the filter that looks like it had been sitting for possibly about maybe 3 years, if not longer. I'll grab it real quick, show it to you guys. This is what was in the bottom connected to that thing, and as you guys can see, it is nasty. It is nasty, nasty as all can be. I don't know how any air at all came through that. We can't even flex the filter at all. It's completely rusted. Oh, there we go. There's some flex to it. Yeah, you guys can hear that. That sounds good. That's what you want your air filter to look like. But the other thing that I had also found too, when I was pulling the bottom tube off of it, is it actually has holes that have worn into it from where it's been mounted up, sitting by the frame. There's a big old one right there, and then there's one there, and a few other wear spots that have also started. Obviously, this is not very good aluminum. More than likely, it is an eBay kit, like I was saying. It's like fucking PVC, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie at all. So what we're actually gonna do is I'm gonna take, we went and picked up a nice new Spectra filter. Hell yeah, AutoZone special, Go Fast Parts. Sponsor me, bitches. But we're gonna take, I'm gonna put the factory tube back on it. We're gonna take and cut this baby down and get rid of all the junk on the bottom. Right now it's the end of winter, there's water, mud, everything. You don't want the filter sitting down by the road sucking a bunch of nasty shit up. Summertime when it's not raining, it's a little different. But at this point in time, it's gonna do nothing good for the car. It's just gonna hurt it more than anything. So I'm gonna basically mount it all up, mock it in there, check it all out, see where I'm gonna have to take and cut the intake tube so we can basically turn it into a short ram intake. So let's put her on there and see what we gotta do. All right, as you guys can see, I've got the intake, the top tube at least, mocked up on here now, sitting on the throttle body. It's kind of in position, and I basically got my plan of attack now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in, trim the bottom piece of the tube off, leaving just enough to kind of set a coupler or the filter in here if possible. If we can fit the filter in, I might try to do it right here, but if not, this piece actually bends down in, as you guys seen a little bit earlier in the video. It actually has about a 90-degree bend on it. So if need be, I can take and trim a section off of either side and use a partial piece of that bend with a coupler to set the filter down in there a little bit further. So like I said, now I'm gonna grab basically just a hacksaw, nothing crazy. This is pretty chintzy shit. I've marked where I'm gonna cut it. We're gonna take and slap it off of there and be able to mock it up, see if the filter fits. If it doesn't, then like I said, I will chop another piece of the pipe off and be able to set it down in there a little bit further. So let's cut her apart. All right, like I said, I got our top piece, got the hacksaw. We're just gonna lop through it real quick and leave enough where we can actually be able to put the filter on here or a coupler if we need to. We don't wanna get too close to this bracket piece there. All right, now I'll take the air to it. I'm gonna blow all the crap out of it, take the file, clean up all of our edges, and I'm obviously gonna trim that because my hacksaw cuts like shit. All right, give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys, as you can see, I got the intake mocked up now. I've trimmed off the back piece, and as we can see, there's still not gonna be enough room for the filter in there. So like I was guessing from before, I'm gonna take and trim down this little angle here, which is actually the bottom part of the pipe. I've got it marked here. Basically just to kind of angle it down a little bit and give us some room to be able to set the filter in next to the battery, which is not the right one for the car. It's a little oversized, but made that work. And the radiator hoses, the coolant hoses basically. So I'm going to take and trim this piece off now, and then we're going to use a silicone coupler, set it in there and mock it all up, make sure everything's pretty good for it. All right, as y'all can see at this point in time, I've got it all put back together now. We chopped down the upper tube, and we also cut the bend out of the lower portion of it to be able to use it to redirect the filter. I'll get the camera in a little bit closer to be able to show you guys where the filter sits now. I feel it is in a lot better position than where it used to be, sucking up water and everything down in the lower wheel well. I'll show you guys real quick. A little up close and personal. The filter is actually sitting right down there, right underneath that, right behind the radiator, in between the battery and all these coolant hoses that actually run down in there. It's just got enough room to be able to fit in there, thank God, without having to do too much modification to it. Other than that, made a little battery bracket to be able to hold that in there. Got that all situated, the intake's in nice and tight, so all set and ready to go. And just to show you guys how bad this filter is, you should never, ever be able to take and stand on your air filter and actually kind of hop a little bit and have it not crush on you. That is just hideous. Look at it, I stood on it and it didn't even crunch in. That is so, so bad. Oh my Lord. Make sure you guys check your air filters. Clean them if they need to be. If not, replace them. For sure. Very bad. Alright, as you guys can see, we got her all fixed. All the new intakes on there now. The air filter's all in good. The battery's in there nice and tight. So it's all ready to go. Put some more miles on it. Really, I mean, it's a Honda. Who knows how many miles it's going to last. It could last 1,000,000 miles. It could last the next 5. I don't fucking know. But other than that, it's been a pretty good video. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure you guys give a thumbs up, subscribe for the next one. Also check out all of our social media pages in the link down below. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a video that I feel you guys have probably waited for a really long time to see. As you guys can see, we've got the mutt in the garage. Today, basically, I just want to go through and show you guys the car